What's up, guys? This episode of Gangsta was very freaking good, man. It's a to be continued episode from last episode, and it gave me a lot more information on like the Twilights than the Gangsta world. Now, I have no idea how to pronounce the city's name. I've tried so many times to pronounce it, but I put the city's name. Damn, fly, man. I put the city's name right there, man. I fucking hate flies, man. Don't y'all hate flies? God, Lee, I can't stand them. What is the purpose of a fly? If somebody knows the purpose of a fly, put it in the comments. But that's besides the point. I found out in this episode of Gangster that the Twilights were like black people in like the 50s, to where they had no rights whatsoever. They don't have any rights. But then they came up with like some type of law that's called the Three Laws that gave the Twilights slightly a little bit of rights, but not a lot of rights. Like, again, like black people close to in the 60s now, like gave them a little bit of rights, but didn't give them nothing. But I really don't know what's the Three Laws either, man. I think one of them is like obey your master and defend yourself. Like, I think that's one of them, but I'm not too sure. But this episode was just mainly an action-based, information-based episode. The information was stuck in there very nicely, and between like most of the actions, like the action scenes, like they'll give you like a 5-minute action scene, then give you like I want to say about 2 to 4 minute scene of like information and stuff. And that's why I found out the Twilight's information and like more about the gangster world. And apparently the little kid that was going to kill Monroe, that's the Don's name that I talked about in my last video. Monroe, the kid that was going to kill him, apparently he's a part of some guild, and the guild had came, well, the guild that like the head of the guild master, if I can say that, but the guild master, this woman and this other girl named, the guild master's name is Gina, and this other girl named Ginger had came to take the little boy back. And when Gina had came, Gina had shot the little boy and Warwick, and full of like downers. Now, downer is a type of drug that counteracts the drug caliber, where caliber boosts your physical skills and your physicality. Downer actually makes you, it's like cough syrup, man. It's like when you about to go to bed, you can't go to bed and stuff. It's really like cough syrup, to where it makes it completely, it's the opposite of caliber, and it just makes them like not even be able to walk, hardly even talk. Like Nicholas hardly could even sign in this episode. That's how much Downer like hit him. Like, and Gianna has shot the little kid up so much. Oh, there's a little kid named is Danny. Shot Danny up so much that he was passed out. He couldn't get up no more. And apparently, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together, man. So y'all like stick with me a little bit. Apparently, I found out in this episode, you know, the girl they kept talking about, Veronica. The doctor kept saying, do you want to end up like Veronica? And then Gianna came in and said, and like held Warwick. Oh yeah, and Gianna, the guild master, is a Twilight herself. And she had lifted Warwick up, and not Warwick, but she lifted Nicholas up and slammed him against the wall, and then like pressed on his wounds and said, do you want to end up like Veronica? Now, I finally found out who Veronica is. Veronica she used to be a Twilight. Like she was one of them before she had died. Now, we don't know how she died. I don't know how she died. I just figured it out because they kept saying, do you want to end up like Veronica? And then they showed a picture of Veronica like panning down, and she had like a sword in her hand, because they kept talking about Nicholas, because he overdosed on caliber, and you're not supposed to do that. They never really explained why you're not supposed to do that. They just said, no, Nicholas, you're not supposed to do that. So he like did something bad apparently. And I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching this, and they saying this, like, okay, they keep saying he's gonna end up like Veronica. Now, did Veronica overdose on caliber more than Nicholas be doing, to where she put her body through so much strain that she just end up dying from like a stroke, from a heart attack, from anything like that. Like, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I don't know if it boosts every single one of your physical skills, including your heart and stuff, or if it just boosts your muscles or whatever, like caliber and stuff. I'm still trying to figure that out. But that's who Veronica is that I figured out now. I don't know whether that's confirmed or not because nobody has said it in the anime. So if you know it, put it in the comments and let me know, man. And that's all that happened for like majority of the episode until the end. And the end of the episode, it showed Alex in there asleep, and she woke up and some money fell on the floor. And I was like, who put that money beside her? Because originally it wasn't beside her last episode when she went to sleep on the desk. And then they showed the doctor outside of the place, Nicholas and Warwick's place where Alex was sleeping and staying. And like when she looked at him, she saw the dude that she had killed after that guy had raped her in like episode 1, I think that's what it was. And the doctor, for some reason, like she had looked at her and was like, and then ran. And then once she looked back outside, the doctor was gone and he was walking up the steps and stuff. And he had like blood on his shoes. I don't know why that was. And then it just, all you hear is like Alex screaming. It showed the outside of the place, and all you hear is Alex screaming and stuff. And it just ended like that. And that's it, man. But I'm so ready for the next episode. Like, I really want to find out more about the Twilights, more about Veronica, more about the Gills, more about Monroe, more about Chad, more about Nicholas, more about Warwick. I just want to find out more about Gangsta, man. Like, I really am enjoying this. I don't know if it can become one of the great animes of, like, this year. It can be if it stays like this. Like, if it doesn't do some BS stuff, doesn't pull some Tokyo Ghoul stuff to where it doesn't go with straight canon. Even though Tokyo Ghoul still was great, it didn't go canon, so people couldn't say, oh my god, it was so one of the greats. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say for this anime, for this episode. Like, please go watch it. But before you do that, like this video if you like this video, dislike it if you don't. Cause this lets me know somebody watching my shit. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. It's freaking free. Stay up to date with my videos. Stay looking at my freaking wall. Trigon and Full Metal back there. Stay looking at my face. You know, all that other bull crap that YouTube's tell y'all to connive y'all and trick y'all into subscribing to them, man. And I'm gonna do the same thing, nigga. What you looking at me for like that? My goal is to reach 100,000 subscribers, man. If I reach 100,000 subscribers in this anime community that I love, like, I'm gonna just keep giving that love back 100,000 times. Like, I'm loving my 32 subscribers that I have now. So, but even though all of them don't watch my videos, probably on like 20 of them do on a regular basis, but whatever, man. But I still love all of them, man. If you take time out of your day to subscribe to me, that's freaking awesome. I think you're awesome, man. But share this video with your friends. Go watch Gangster. Go watch episode 4 and all the other episodes. I'm out, man. Tell me what you had for dinner last night. I had spaghetti. It was very good, man. I love your faces. Peace.